Hello and welcome to Play to Earn Gaming. Today we're going to diverge a bit from our usual videos because normally I would cover a game that is at least in open beta, which is where the majority of the Play to Earn games are, but today we're taking a different route. And why? Because I see potential, they have a solid team and they're making their own Play to Earn system. So a few days ago I received an email with an invitation to the game's closed alpha. Well, I never tried these space sci-fi games where you go around with your ship and explore different galaxies and you move in a dynamic universe, so I had to give it a try. And after playing for a bit and doing some research, I decided it's time to bring this game to your radar. So today we're covering Infinite Fleet's closed alpha in 4 chapters. 1. Gameplay and content. 2. Graphics. 3. Play to earn. 4. Future potential. So dudes, let's launch our ships and take a deep dive into the outer space. We begin in the Godspeed zone, where not much is happening because this is a central zone that links all the other areas of the game. So every time you wanna go in Infinite Fleet to a specific destination, probably you'll go through the Godspeed zone. So the circles represent the areas available. So let's take a look into what is going on in Skadi. We have just arrived to Skadi, and in this game you can do 3 main activities, which are mining, battling and upgrading your ship. So let's take a look into mining first. If I press C, my ship is going to do a local scan of the area and it's going to tell me which rocks can be mined for resources. So there you go, already here 2 rocks, so I select the rock. It's gonna scan the rock to tell me which resources this specific rock has. So it's telling me that this rock has carbonaceous. I have no idea what that is, but let's mine it. I press mine and check this out. A bunch of drones just left my ship and now they're going to mine that rock. How cool is that? So let's see another one. I can do more than one at the same time. And another rock with carbonaceous. I guess we're going to have a lot of that. Mine. And there they go, another bunch of drones. So if I select the mining tab, I can see everything that my drones are doing. So I should keep an eye on this to make sure that those drones aren't lazy and they're hard working for you. So it's telling me that one of them is working while the other one is waiting on the queue, which doesn't make much sense because we're seeing that both of them are working. So the information in the mining tab doesn't really match what is happening in the game. But well, if you ask me, mining looks super cool. I really like the animation of the drones leaving the ship and now mining the rock. It's really well done. Then after they're done with their lazy asses, you can claim the materials here and then you can see the materials in your inventory right here. I do think it's time to kick some ass. To kick some ass or to get our asses kicked? We're going to find out soon. So in the world of Infinity Fleet, while you're exploring and doing many activities, eventually you'll find the Aatrox, which are hostile towards you. And that's when battle happens. So it's the same thing as when you are in a traditional MMORPG and you go to the jungle and fight some monsters and get some loot. So it's the same thing, but in space with ships. Now, if you're the type of player that just enjoys very fast-paced combat where you need reflexes and you need to react really fast to every situation, I don't think this is the game for you because, how can I define it? The combat of Infinity Fleet is strategic and slow. So if I want to turn around my ship and do a loop and evade the combat really fast, no, it's not gonna work because this is how fast my ship moves, okay? And then it's strategic because this is the type of game where you need to think about a bunch of factors before engaging, like the range of your weapons, which weapons your ship is equipped with, how your ship is aligned, because for example, now you're seeing some cannons shooting, they're automatic, but if I turn the ship around, they're going to stop. So this is one of the many factors that you have to consider while you are engaged. Okay, so I do think it's a very good combat. I mean, my ship has a whole arsenal, it has the cannons, the machine guns, Then I have a skill, which are these missiles. So if I press V, it's gonna release a bunch of missiles, which look pretty badass if you ask. Okay, so I already have a whole arsenal of weapons, and we're just in closed alpha, so it's looking really good. I think the combat is good, but I also know that it's not for every player. It's very specific combat. And I'm getting my ass kicked. Why is it that every time I do YouTube videos, I get my ass kicked? When you start playing this game, you get the idea that this is a regular space game where you control a ship in third person. But that's not the big idea behind the project. The big idea is that you will be able to own your own fleet and control it all at the same time. And for that, you have the RTS mode. So if I press space, I'm gonna go to the RTS mode. And here, everything changes. The way I see the world of Infinity Fleet, the way I control my ship, the way I see my opponents, everything is different. This mode was made so that in the future you will be able to control multiple units at once, like if you were in a strategy game, like Age of Empires for example. So dudes, we are arriving to the Ogner station. We're going to try to upgrade our ship. So let's see if by fighting and by mining we've acquired enough materials to do it. So here I can see all the ships I own. And Lieutenant Johnson, who the hell is this guy? It should be Lieutenant Goldmaster, don't you think, guys? So I only own the Versa. So if I select another ship, like the Cannon for example, it's telling me to visit the store to buy it. But dudes, do not worry, the game will be completely free to play. It's just that at this stage, in order to have a chance of participating in the early alpha, you have to buy a ship. So each ship is linked to a different playstyle, because each ship has its own stats and weapons. For example, the Cannon has a weaker shield, so it doesn't hold as much damage as the Versa. But on the other hand, it has long-range high-damage cannons that the Versa doesn't have. Okay, so each ship will require a different playstyle. Now, to upgrade the Versa, I need this amount of materials, which I do not have. But if I add them, I'll just press upgrade to level 6, and there you go. I'll have like a better shield, more health, maybe my weapons will do more damage. Okay, it's still simple because it's early alpha. But the idea, in the future, you're gonna be able to customize your ship, like change the weapon, change the systems. One thing you should know is that my computer is getting a bit old, so you're not seeing the game at its full potential. Now, the team made a few trailers about the game that are a bit cartoonish, and I do think that they give you the wrong impression about the game, because opposed to that, you have a game that has a realistic graphical style that does a very good job at giving the feeling of being completely immersed in space to the player. So if you zoom in, you can see all the details in your ship, like the machine guns, every single detail is there, really well polished. And if you zoom out, there you go, you have this feeling of being immersed in a vast universe. So the team definitely did a very good job here. This is where things get even more interesting. A few months ago, the team released a trailer where they picked Regina from Dino Crisis. So I do think that among the devs, there must be a fan of this old school dinosaur game. If you don't know what Dino Crisis is, never mind. In this trailer, they mentioned the ENF Token, which is going to be the currency of Infinity Fleet. So, just like a traditional MMORPG, where you have the gold to buy armor and that run the economy of the game, in Infinity Fleet, you're going to have the ENF Token. But, unlike a traditional MMORPG, the ENF Token is a limited supply crypto asset issued on the Liquid network, which is a sidechain of the Bitcoin mainnet. And what does this all mean? This means that for the player to earn is going to be really simple. All you have to do as a player is to play the game, participate in its many activities, and eventually you will be rewarded with INF tokens. Then all you have to do is transfer some of these INF tokens to an exchange and trade it for fiat. Besides that, you also have the EXO Token, which is a representation of the company that is publishing Infinite Fleet. So by owning EXO tokens, you actually own a piece of equity from the company itself. We just saw that you can get INF tokens simply by playing the game, but the EXO tokens have to be bought in a security token offering. Besides that, the team decided to join the big trend in crypto, and chips are going to be non-fungible tokens. But dude, if you're not into crypto, do not worry about it, because you don't have to know a thing about it in order to enjoy the game. And making it simple was a very wise decision. Just think about it. The traditional player, he probably doesn't know anything about the MetaMask. He doesn't care about either. And paying high gas fees, all the dude wants is to arrive home after a day at work and press play now and chill. And by making this game not requiring any knowledge about crypto, is attracting this type of traditional player. But at the same time, they're also attracting the crypto maniacs, because if the game succeeds, the INF tokens and the chips will be valuable assets in any portfolio. Still early to try to foresee how this game is going to evolve, because it's only early alpha. But we're already seeing some strong signals of a good and addicting game coming, with very good graphics and a unique gameplay, mixing the RPG genre with some RTS elements, and plus with a very simple play-to-earn system that just might bring together two different crowds: the traditional gamers with the crypto family. I am sorry for my dinosauric computer and internet connection. While I was playing and recording at the same time, the cooling system was doing so much noise that I thought that also my computer was going to launch into space. Now, if you enjoyed the video, hit that like button. Any question, leave it in the comment section. And if you like the music, I must tell you, it's from a kick-ass Portuguese band, Dom Pai Pai. Link in the description. And if you're into crypto and video games, not subscribing to my channel will be a big mistake. So dudes, keep playing to earn, and see you in the next video.